Can Shedeur Sanders win the QB battle? Browns training camp updates. Friday's Sports 4 CLE. Cleveland, Ohio. Be sure to catch today's edition of Cleveland.com's exclusive online show, Sports 4 CLE. Brought to you by Tri-C, live each weekday at 4 p.m. You also can find previous shows here. Lance Raceland of Cleveland.com, Garrett Bush of the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show, and Dalton Wasserman of Pro Football Focus joined to discuss the latest on the Browns' quarterback competition and training camp, as well as what the defense has shown us so far in camp. If you purchase a product or register for an account through a link on our site, we may receive compensation. By using this site, you consent to our user agreement and agree that your clicks, interactions, and personal information may be collected, recorded, and/or stored by us and social media and other third-party partners in accordance with our privacy policy. The sun scorched the turf at Cross Country Mortgage Campus on Friday morning, but it wasn't just the weather heating up. The Cleveland Browns quarterback competition was reaching a boiling point. Amid veteran leadership, rookie hunger, and a fanbase watching every snap, one question echoed through the halls of Sports 4 CLE. Can Shedeur Sanders actually win the Browns QB battle? The answer isn't simple, but the story is electric. The unexpected equation. When the Browns drafted Shedeur Sanders in the 5th round, it was seen by many as a flashy move, a nod to pedigree over practicality. After all, Shedeur was the son of Deion coach Prime Sanders, a college star, and a media magnate. But the NFL is cruel to reputation. Here, you either prove it, or pack your bags. Early in training camp, Sanders was slotted as QB4. Behind Super Bowl MVP Joe Flacco, rookie Dillon Gabriel, and even Kenny Pickett, who went down early with a hamstring injury. Still, Shedeur never sulked. He showed up early. He stayed late. He threw until his arm begged him to stop. Yet, the representatives weren't coming. Sports 4 CLE's Friday broadcast didn't shy away from the obvious. He's still the only quarterback in this competition who hasn't taken a single first-team rep, not one. That either speaks volumes, or we're missing the volume. Quiet moments, loud statements. Then came Friday's red zone drill, a glimpse into what could be. Third-string defense. Third-string offense. No hype. No crowd. Just Shedeur, a collapsing pocket, and a rolling sprint to his left. Off-platform, he rifled a 20-yard dart to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown. Clean. Clinical. Confident. It wasn't the kind of throw you expect from a 5th-round rookie. It was the kind you rewind in film study and whisper, "Wait, is this kid for real?" Even veteran receiver Donovan Peoples-Jones cracked a smile. "Kid can sling it," he said post-practice. His raw, but you feel the timing. The trust. The invisible ceiling. Despite his flashes, the QB battle has remained a two-man race between Flacco and Gabriel. Shedeur is stuck in what Sports 4 CLE's Friday panel called the invisible ceiling. Is it politics? Is it pecking order? Or is the coaching staff simply playing it safe? Joe Flacco brings the calm hand. Gabriel offers a fast tempo. But Shedeur, he brings chaos. And maybe, just maybe, the Browns are afraid of it. "He's not polished yet," said one camp insider on the broadcast. But neither was Jalen Hurts at this stage. That kind of mobility and confidence, it can't be taught. Deion's absence and presence. Interestingly, Shedeur asked his father not to attend camp this summer. No sunglasses. No camera crews. No Coach Prime speeches. Just silence. It was his subtle rebellion. His message, "This is my fight." Alone. Friday's segment touched on that decision with respect. One guest host called it the most mature move we've seen from any Browns rookie. The shadow of primetime looms large, but Shedeur is slowly carving his own silhouette. One built not on swagger, but on silence, sweat, and steady improvement. The media shift. Until now, Shedeur has been written off as a long shot. But Friday's show hinted at a pivot. "He's starting to flip the room," said lead anchor Jay Crawford. "You can feel it in the locker room interviews. You can see it in his body language. There's no panic in that kid." Even fan reactions are changing. A Friday poll during the show asked, "If the season started today, would you give Shedeur a shot?" Surprisingly, 42% said yes. A week ago, that number was in the teens. The road ahead. Can Shedeur Sanders win the quarterback battle? Yes, but only if two things happen. 1. He gets representatives with the first or second team. Without them, he's playing shadow football, and no amount of highlight throws with backups can override that. 2. He performs in preseason. The Browns face the Panthers on August 8th. That will be Shedeur's live-fire audition. If he threads a few drives together, against real pressure, real defenders, real stakes, the narrative changes overnight. But there's one more factor. Belief. Not from fans. Not from ESPN. From the staff. From head coach Kevin Stefanski. From the men who build the game plan. Friday's show ended on a powerful quote from a former NFL QB. The hardest battles aren't on the field. They are in the meeting rooms, convincing coaches you're more than a number on the depth chart. Final word, the fighter in the shadows. Shedeur Sanders may not win the QB job this week. He may not even dress in week 1. But one thing's becoming clear. This battle isn't over. The media might have slept on him. The team might have overlooked him. But Shedeur, he's still here. Still grinding. Still dangerous. If Friday's camp was any indication, the kid's coming. Not to be Prime's son. Not to be a story. But to be a starter. And that's a battle worth watching.